What would you do if you were trapped in a labyrinth with a deadly beast, a monster so terrifying that no one who entered ever came out alive? Welcome to the legend of Theseus and the Minotaur, a tale of fight for survival. Armed with nothing but his wits and a ball of thread, Theseus embarked on a perilous journey into the unknown. What happened next has echoed through history for thousands of years. Join us as we unravel the mysteries of the labyrinth, witness the epic confrontation, and discover the real Greek heroism. If you enjoy exploring these legendary tales, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an adventure. Now, let's dive into the story. In the ancient land of Crete, under the rule of the mighty King Minos, a tale of divine retribution and monstrous creation began. King Minos, seeking to prove his divine right to rule, prayed to Poseidon, the god of the sea, to send a magnificent bull as a sign of favor. Poseidon obliged, and from the depths of the ocean emerged a bull of stunning beauty and strength. However, Minos, captivated by the bull's beauty, defied the god's will. Instead of sacrificing the bull to honor Poseidon, he kept it for himself. Angered by this betrayal, Poseidon cursed Minos' wife, Queen Pasiphae, with a maddening desire for the bull. In her desperation, Pasiphae turned to Daedalus, the renowned inventor and craftsman. Daedalus, bound by loyalty to the queen, devised a plan to satisfy her cursed longing. He constructed a lifelike wooden cow, hollow and covered in real cowhide, allowing Pasiphae to deceive the bull. From this unnatural union, a creature of both man and beast was born, the Minotaur. With the body of a powerful man and the head of a ferocious bull, the Minotaur was a fearsome sight to behold. Ashamed and horrified by the abomination, Minos sought to hide the monstrous offspring. He commanded Daedalus to construct an elaborate labyrinth, a vast and intricate maze, to imprison the beast. Daedalus built a labyrinth so complex that none could escape its winding paths. Deep within this maze, the Minotaur was imprisoned, its roars echoing through the stone walls. Every 9 years, a grim and sorrowful ritual unfolded, the tribute to Crete. This was the price Athens paid for peace, a haunting reminder of their subjugation to King Minos. 14 young souls, 7 brave young men, and 7 innocent young women were chosen to embark on a journey from which they would likely never return. The selection process was harrowing, the chosen ones hailed as both sacrifices and saviors of their city. The sorrow of losing a loved one to the Minotaur's labyrinth was a wound that cut deep into the hearts of Athenians. The fear was palpable, a heavy cloud that hung over the city each time the tribute day approached. The tributes were dressed in white robes, symbolizing purity and sacrifice. They were led through the streets of Athens, the path lined with sorrowful citizens who mourned their fate. The journey to the ship was a slow procession of fear and hope intertwined. The ship, a grand trireme, standing ready to sail to Crete. The sea journey was long and filled with trepidation, and as Crete's coastline emerged, the labyrinth loomed ominously in the distance, a dark reminder of the peril awaiting them. Theseus was the son of King Aegeus, the ruler of Athens, and was known for his strength, courage, and sense of justice. From an early age, Theseus demonstrated exceptional strength and bravery, traits that would soon become legendary. Determined to end the tribute to Crete, Theseus approached his father, King Aegeus, with a bold proposition. He would volunteer as one of the tributes, vowing to kill the Minotaur and free Athens from this cruel burden. Though his heart was heavy with worry, King Aegeus saw the fire of determination in his son's eyes and reluctantly agreed. He gave Theseus his blessing and instructed him to change the ship's sail to white upon his return if he was successful in slaying the Minotaur. Theseus boarded the grand trireme with the other tributes. The journey across the sea was long and arduous, But Theseus used the time to prepare, honing his skills and steeling his mind for the battle that awaited him in the labyrinth. In Crete, fate introduced Theseus to Ariadne, the beautiful daughter of King Minos. Moved by his bravery and captivated by his noble spirit, Ariadne secretly offered her help, providing Theseus with a ball of thread to navigate the labyrinth. And so, with a heart full of courage and a mind sharpened by resolve, Theseus entered the labyrinth. Theseus stepped into the labyrinth. The air was thick with the scent of damp stone and the echoes of ancient secrets. Determined to find and slay the Minotaur, Theseus meticulously unspooled the thread behind him, marking his path. Each step took him further into the heart of the maze, where countless had ventured and none had returned. The distant echoes of his footsteps and the occasional unsettling sounds only added to the tension. Amidst the silence, a deep, guttural roar reverberated through the stone walls, sending shivers down Theseus's spine. The beast was near. In the depths of the labyrinth, Theseus entered a vast, shadowy chamber. There, at the center, stood the Minotaur, its eyes glowing with a malevolent light. The beast's massive form cast long, terrifying shadows, its presence a living nightmare. Theseus, undaunted, stood his ground. Battle begins, being fierce and relentless. The Minotaur's savage strength clashed with Theseus's agility and precision. Theseus fought with every ounce of his strength and skill, managing to wound the beast. But the Minotaur, driven by rage and pain, became even more ferocious. Seizing a moment of vulnerability, Theseus delivered a powerful, precise blow. The beast let out a final earth-shaking roar before collapsing to the ground. Its reign of terror ended. Our hero had faced the beast and triumphed, his bravery and skill saving his people from their dreadful fate. With the Minotaur defeated, Theseus began his journey back through the labyrinth, the thread guiding him. Each step brought him closer to the light, closer to the people he had vowed to protect. And so, Theseus emerged from the labyrinth, his name forever etched in the annals of history as the slayer of the Minotaur. Emerging from the dark, twisting corridors of the labyrinth, Theseus stepped into the light, exhausted but victorious. The tributes and Ariadne, who had been waiting anxiously, rushed to meet him, their faces filled with relief and awe. Ariadne's eyes shone with gratitude and admiration as she embraced Theseus. The nightmare was over, and hope had triumphed over despair. Under the cover of night, Theseus, Ariadne, and the freed tributes made their way to the docks. Moving swiftly and silently, they avoided the guards, their hearts pounding with the fear of being caught. Reaching the grand trireme, they boarded quickly. As the ship set sail, Theseus took the helm, looking back at the island of Crete one last time. With the Minotaur defeated and the tributes freed, Theseus had achieved a great victory. Their voyage brought them to the island of Naxos, a place of beauty and tranquility. As the ship anchored, Theseus and Ariadne shared a tender moment on the shore. As they rested on the beach, a deep sleep overcame them. When Theseus awoke, Ariadne was gone, her presence now a haunting absence. Ariadne's destiny took a divine turn. The god Dionysus, captivated by her beauty and spirit, found her on the island. Moved by her plight, he made her his wife, lifting her from her sorrow and into the realm of the gods. Theseus, now alone, returned to his ship. He knew he had to continue, for the sake of his people and the promises he had made. As the ship sailed towards Athens, dark clouds gathered in the sky. Theseus, lost in thought, contemplated the challenges that lay ahead. Meanwhile, in Athens, King Aegeus anxiously watched the horizon, awaiting the return of his son. His heart was filled with hope and fear. Tragically, Theseus had forgotten to change the ship's sails from black to white, a signal of his success. Seeing the black sails, Aegeus's heart shattered with grief, believing his son was dead. Overcome with despair, he threw himself from the cliff, his life ending in sorrow. Arriving on the shore, Theseus was struck to the heart of the bad news about his father. He mourned deeply, his heart heavy with the weight of his losses. Despite his grief, Theseus rose to fulfill his destiny. Crowned as the new king of Athens, he vowed to honor his father's memory and lead his people with wisdom and courage. The legend of Theseus and the Minotaur came to a close, but its echoes resonated through the ages, shaping the very fabric of Greek mythology. Theseus's leadership brought prosperity to Athens, and his legacy as a wise and courageous ruler endured. The labyrinth, once a place of fear and death, stood as a silent testament to Theseus's bravery. Even today, the story of Theseus and the Minotaur continues to inspire. It is a timeless tale of heroism, sacrifice, and the enduring power of the human spirit. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the myth and magic of Theseus and the Minotaur. Until next time, let the legends of old inspire the heroes within us all.